The culture of a classroom is defined by the environment and the atmosphere that is created. Teaching and learning are more effective in a classroom that is well organized and efficiently run. It is also more effective if the classroom is a safe, happy, and respectful space for the learners and the teacher.
We do have the program. Firstly, when the teacher first arrives at school, we introduce the teacher to the whole staff, and also we just show her or him the background of the school, and then we also sit down with the teacher and I introduce the teacher to his or her seniors. So we try and sit down with the teacher together with the HODs and discuss the subject that he's going to teach, and also give him or her the picture of the learners that he's going to meet in class, so that he can be able to know what to do before starting teaching those learners. If maybe our performance in that subject is very low, we also tell the teacher so that he can prepare him or herself. That is what we do. And we also do monitoring through class visits. We visit the teacher, but firstly we sit down with the teacher before visiting the teacher and discuss, even give him or her the program of visitation. If the teacher needs some assistance or mentoring, we just make him or her to feel comfortable to say whether she need or he need assistance. One thing that I've noticed, especially for those new teachers, the young ones, when they came into the classrooms, the learners tend to just, because they are used to old teachers, you see. So those young ones, they look at them and they feel sometimes they are their peers. So you find that the learners misbehave sometimes when there are those teachers. But usually what we do, I usually advise the teacher that she or he should prepare his or her lesson very thoroughly, so that when he or she gets into the class, the children will just focus at listening at what the teacher is saying. But if some of the learners are very clever, if the teacher has not prepared very well, they tend to play in class and they misbehave. But if they know that this teacher, when he comes into the class, he or she knows what is he or she doing, they pay attention. If maybe the teacher is his or her period, when she wastes about 10 minutes or 5 minutes before coming to class, that is also a chaos. The teacher must always be in class before the learners. And when the learners come in, they cannot make noise because the teacher is already there, standing there. And she will be able to discipline them even if they come into class. Preparation, a teacher should be disciplined, he or himself. And also use teaching medias. It also assists. And prepare thoroughly. And make sure that the lesson accommodates all the learners. I don't think learners will be undisciplined in class. We have the code of conduct that we always read at the assembly and remind the learners how should they behave in school and also in class. I've also told my teachers that each class should have class rules. The learner should know when coming to class what is expected of him or her. And also the teachers should also make sure that those learners who are always irritating in class, they give them something to do. For example, they put them in front. If maybe the child, they can see that when he or she is there at the back, she plays. That learner should be placed in front. And after placing that learner in front, they should make sure that when they are given work, the teacher moves around and see all the learners whether they are doing their work. If the child continues, we should sit down with the child, and there are teachers which are in a SBST committee. Some of them, they are good at sitting down with the learner and communicating with the learner and asking, why is he behaving like this? Before maybe we involve the parent of the learner. We start first here at school, and then after, I always request the class teacher or the teacher who's teaching that subject. After that, she can take the matter to the HOD. If maybe that problem is not solved, they can also inform me about the learner. And usually I used to call the learner and sit down with the learner and ask him or her, why is she behaving like this? And also reminding her about how should he behave at school. That is also very important.